So now let's calculate depreciation using the useful life method. So for the useful life method, the formula is you say the cost price of that asset, you subtract the residual value, you get what value, you get what, you get the depreciable amount, and then from the depreciable amount you divide it by the useful life, right? So what is the residual value? The residual value is the amount that you expect to receive when you sell this asset, when you dispose of the asset, right? And then the useful life, it's the period that you expect to use that asset. So let me give an example. If you're purchasing a laptop and you say, okay, I expect to use this laptop for 3 years. So your useful life is 3 years. You expect to use this laptop for 3 years. And after 3 years, this laptop will probably have a value of 300, meaning that when I sell it to someone else, I expect to at least get 300, right, from selling this laptop. So your residual value is the amount that you expect to receive when you dispose of the laptop after how many years? After the useful life of the laptop, which is 3 years. Do you get it? Okay, so now we're given a scenario here. They're saying that buildings have a residual value of 50,000 rand with a useful life of 30 years. So now let's calculate depreciation. So the cost of this building from the tribe balance, buildings that cost are 1,850,000. So the cost is 1,850,000 minus the residual value, which is 50,000. You get the depreciable amount, which is 1,800,000 divided by the useful life, which is 30 years. And then you get your depreciation, which is what? Which is 60,000, right? So this makes sense, guys, because this is the residual value. This is the amount that you will receive when you sell, when you dispose of this asset, right? After 30 years. So you have to remove this amount, because this amount you will definitely receive it after 30 years, and then calculate depreciation from the depreciable amount, which is from this amount, because as you're using your assets until you get to year 30, the amount which will be depreciating is this amount, because you automatically receive this one when you sell it, right? I don't know if it does make sense, but it does make sense to me, because this is the residual value. When you actually sell this asset, this is the amount that you're going to receive. So you have to remove it from the cost, because you will receive this amount when you sell it. So the amount which will be depreciating until year 30 is just 1,800. So that is why we calculate depreciation from this amount.